Sunlight helps our bodies make vitamin D, which is important for good health. When sunlight touches our skin, it creates this important vitamin that keeps our bodies strong and our minds healthy. While getting some sun is the best way to get vitamin D, you can also get it from certain foods and supplements if you can't spend much time outdoors. What is vitamin D and why do we need it? Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin because our bodies can make it when sunlight touches our skin. This makes it special. While we need to get most vitamins from food, we can get vitamin D from simply being in the sun. It's a fat-soluble vitamin that our bodies need to stay healthy. There are two main types of vitamin D, D2 and D3. Vitamin D2 comes from plants, while D3 comes from sunlight on our skin and animal foods. When either type enters our body, it goes to the liver, where it changes into a form that can travel in our blood. Then our kidneys turn it into its final, active form that can be used by different parts of our body. Vitamin D helps our bodies in many important ways. It helps us absorb calcium to keep our bones strong, prevents bone diseases in both children and adults, and supports our immune system to fight off illness. Having enough vitamin D may also help protect us from heart disease, diabetes, and some types of cancer. It's crucial for staying healthy and feeling well overall. How sunlight creates vitamin D in your body. Your body makes vitamin D through a process that starts when sunlight hits your skin. When the sun's UVB rays reach your skin, they transform a substance called 7-DHC into previtamin D3, which quickly changes into vitamin D3. This vitamin D3 then travels through your blood to your liver, where it undergoes further changes. Several things affect how well your body can make vitamin D, including what time it is, what season it is, where you live, how dark your skin is, and how old you are. Your body makes the most vitamin D when the sun is highest in the sky, usually around noon. During winter or in places far from the equator, the sun's rays are weaker, so your body makes less vitamin D. People with darker skin need to spend more time in the sun to make the same amount of vitamin D as people with lighter skin. This is because the dark pigment in their skin blocks some of the sun's rays. As you get older, your skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D because it contains less of the starting material, 7-DHC. Knowing these factors helps you make smart choices about sun exposure. While sunlight is important for vitamin D production, you also need to protect yourself from sunburn and skin damage. Some good habits include avoiding long sun exposure during the middle of the day, wearing sunscreen when needed, and watching your skin for any unusual changes or damage. How vitamin D helps your bones and muscles. Vitamin D plays a key role in keeping your bones and muscles strong and healthy. It helps your body absorb calcium, which is needed to build and maintain strong bones. Without enough vitamin D, bones can become weak and break easily. This can lead to a condition called osteoporosis, where bones become fragile. In children, not having enough vitamin D can cause rickets, which makes bones soft and bent. Vitamin D is also important for your muscles. Your muscle cells have special receptors that respond to vitamin D, which helps them work better. When you have enough vitamin D, your muscles are stronger and you have better balance. This is especially important for older people, as it helps prevent falls. If you don't get enough vitamin D, your muscles can become weak and tired, and you might feel pain when moving. To keep your bones and muscles healthy, you need to get enough vitamin D. You can get it from sunlight, certain foods, or vitamin supplements. Regular exercise, especially activities where you support your own weight, like walking or dancing, helps too. When you combine exercise with enough vitamin D, you help keep your bones strong and your body moving well. How vitamin D helps your body fight disease. Vitamin D helps your immune system work better by making your body's defense cells stronger. These cells, which fight off germs and infections, need vitamin D to work well. When you don't get enough vitamin D, you're more likely to get sick with things like colds, flu, and other infections. Vitamin D helps your body create natural substances that kill harmful germs. It also helps control swelling in your body, which can prevent damage to your tissues. Studies have found that getting enough vitamin D can help you avoid getting sick especially with colds and flu, and may help you recover faster when you do get sick. Doctors are also looking at how vitamin D might help people with conditions where the body's immune system attacks itself, like multiple sclerosis. To keep your immune system strong, it's important to get enough vitamin D. You can do this by spending time in the sun, eating vitamin D-rich foods, or taking supplements if needed. This is especially important during winter, when there's less sunlight and people tend to get sick more often. How vitamin D affects mental health and mood research shows that vitamin D plays an important role in mental health, especially in how we feel day to day. Our brains have special receptors for vitamin D, which help produce chemicals that affect our mood. When people don't get enough vitamin D, they are more likely to feel sad or depressed. This includes seasonal depression, which happens during winter when there's less sunlight. One way vitamin D helps our mood is by supporting the production of serotonin, often called the feel-good chemical in our brain. Serotonin helps control our mood, sleep, and appetite. When we don't have enough vitamin D, our bodies might not make enough serotonin. This can make us feel down or depressed. Getting sunlight helps our body make vitamin D naturally, which is why people often feel happier on sunny days. Scientists are still learning exactly how vitamin D affects our mental health. However, we know that getting enough vitamin D is important for maintaining a positive mood. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, certain foods, or supplements. This is especially important if you live somewhere with little sunlight or spend most of your time indoors. How vitamin D helps keep your heart healthy. Vitamin D plays an important role in keeping your heart and blood vessels healthy. People who don't get enough vitamin D are more likely to develop high blood pressure, heart problems, and stroke. This vitamin helps control blood pressure, reduce harmful inflammation in the body, and keep blood vessels working properly. Vitamin D helps manage blood pressure by controlling certain hormones in your body. When you don't have enough vitamin D, these hormones can become unbalanced, leading to high blood pressure. Vitamin D also helps reduce inflammation that can cause plaque to build up in your arteries. Additionally, it helps your blood vessels expand and contract as needed, which is important for good blood flow throughout your body. Getting enough vitamin D, whether from sunlight, food, or supplements, may help protect your heart health. It does this by keeping your blood pressure normal, reducing inflammation, and helping your blood vessels work better. Scientists are still studying exactly how vitamin D helps heart health and trying to determine the best vitamin D levels for a healthy heart. How much sun do you need each day? Getting enough sunlight to make vitamin D depends on several things, like how dark your skin is, your age, where you live, and what time of day it is. For most people, spending 5 to 15 minutes in the sun during the middle of the day, a few times each week, is enough. During this time, let some skin be exposed to the sun without sunscreen. Conclusion: integrating sunlight exposure into a healthy lifestyle. Sunlight exposure plays a vital role in promoting overall health through vitamin D synthesis. Vitamin D is essential for bone health, muscle function, immune system modulation, mental health, and cardiovascular health. While the benefits of sunlight are undeniable, it's crucial to balance sun exposure with safe sun practices to minimize the risk of sunburn and skin damage. Integrating regular sunlight exposure into a healthy lifestyle, combined with a balanced diet and, if necessary, vitamin D supplementation, can contribute to optimal vitamin D levels and overall well-being. Tailoring sun exposure recommendations to individual needs and circumstances is essential, taking into account factors such as skin pigmentation, age, latitude, and time of day. Consulting a healthcare professional is recommended to assess vitamin D status and to determine the appropriate sunlight exposure, dietary intake, and supplementation strategies for maintaining optimal vitamin D levels and promoting overall health.